Now, some people just don't fucking get it. All right. And maybe this nigga think this is a game. So this is Scott Walker. This is my ex-husband. Now, I was with this woman 15 years. She was with this man 13 years when I met her 15 years ago. Now, me and him was pretty cool, you know. We was pretty straight. I think we got into it maybe one time. Had some words maybe once, yeah, one time. And I always consider even now, right? When I say things, I say, I hope he not a part of this, but then again, I wouldn't know. You know, as far as in how deep this rabbit hole goes, other than a particular dream that I had about him and her, and they had me tied up in an all white van, tied up in the back, while they still had sex in front of me. And what was amazing was they turned into these two monsters, these two blob like creatures. Okay, and I was forced to watch the shit, but this was all in my dream. I wish I could find that, and because I wrote it out. All right, now this brother, like I said, man, I thought Scotty was a, you know, I love this Scotty. Scotty was a different kind of dude. You feel me? I felt he was a stand-up guy. All right. Now, I don't know why he keeps sending me certain shits to my inbox. All right. I don't want to use that one. All right. So first he sent me this the other day, and it says, right, how to be a man the woke world can't control. A cold truth guide for men who refuses to be domesticated by modern lies. Let's tear off the filter. This world wants you weak, not because it loves you, but because a masculine man focused, grounded, unbending is dangerous to systems built on manipulation. This is true. They call your strength toxic, your boundaries abusive, your standards misogynistic, but here's the truth. You are not the problem. You are the last line of defense. Let's break it down. Okay, then I already read this and went through it, right? The first day he sent it to me. And I didn't know how to take this, but I took it also as good. And then there's another 50%, right? Knowing is half the battle, but it's only half. It's because I don't like I made that video earlier. I don't know that I'm in a competition with these people who are in competition with me. So there's really no competition, and in fact, you are already at a loss. Now, when he sent this, I took it also as he was trying to send a shot because he showed this figure here, right? And I'm looking at the brother. I'm like, damn, this brother built the fuck up. Okay, no problem. Maybe he's trying to tell me something. I need to be more like this. But the truth of the matter is, I practice everything that is on here. Every fucking thing. Right? I've changed my life. These people watch me change my life. All right. Now, what I didn't understand, now he sent me this.
When it was looming is not true. I would not play the fool.
Now
Listen.
listen to the first opening words. Now this brother, now these are Jehovah Witnesses. And this is a Jehovah Witnesses are a coven. This is a cult. Okay, first of fucking all, right? And we already know about their founder, okay, which was a Satanist, a Luciferian, okay? And we know that Lucifer is actually dealing with planet Venus because Lucifer was not an original installment in the Bible. But peep this, right? Because see, I was ordained in my mid-20s as a minister, right? I had my gifts proven by prophetesses, right? The woman that they don't want in the church in the first fucking place. But pay attention, right? This is how I knew. Now, this is a shot towards me because I am God. But this is their problem. Psalms 82 and 6. Okay? It reads what? That you are gods, right? You are all children of the Most High God. That's what it reads.
1 minute is praise be God. The next minute he claimed he God. Let us down, we turn around and open that flask. And it's funny how people love to follow sociopaths. We accept and gravitate to the people that's most obnoxious. Neglect and cast away any damage it might have cost us. Rightfully criticize what we see in the news, but put our faith in a person whose only concern is views, values.
Now, I think he's trying to say that the things that I've been doing is for me to get some type of clout recognition as far as in social media. And that is far from the truth. LaToya Kenitra Jenkins, probably with his help, these people placed me in a mental facility for 2 days and a half where they have made me a governmental experiment by placing this microchip in my right arm. Like the things he just said. Now, this is someone that is, whoever this is, Locksmith, he's speaking from a Christian perspective. He does not have the knowledge, obviously. And it sounds good over a beat. Yeah, and he's spitting, right? But someone such as myself, I'm trained a little different, and I know a few things, and I've been around just as long as these people have been. And I believe Scotty has been around longer because he's in this, like, maybe his almost in the 60s or something like that. But the fact that this brother sent me this, it just proves that the attack is real. Now I'm gonna use this for evidence. Like I said, right? This woman tried to take my life. This brother is in my inbox, and this is for the feds as well, right? So they can also have this evidence as well, because these people don't know that they're being followed. They think that this is a game, but I was really being followed by drones and helicopters. This nigga sitting somewhere, right, watching these videos, and then he thinks of me in a bad way. Now listen, I ain't had sex since last September, August. You feel me? I don't eat meat, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do none of these things. I used to do all of these things. But upon this situation, I want to be at my motherfucking best. I want to be the God that I am. That when it is written, let us make man in our image, in the image of God, right? You got to go get the likeness after your heavenly mother when Papa talking to his wife, which is your heavenly mother known as the Holy Spirit. Before she became the white dove, she was the black dove. They would not know this, right? And they fashioned her out of Mama Ma'at. That's where this shit comes from. You will not know anything about Christianity until Justinian II and Theodosius, okay, sent these decrees out to stomp out the Egyptian mystery system and to rival its spiritual system known as the mysteries, the Kemetian mysteries or the Egyptian mystery system. And they needed something to rival the mind, so they used Christianity, right, and used these extermination campaigns to even establish it through the sword. Okay, with that being said, this brother sent this to me thinking that I'm playing the game, and they want to keep playing in my face like I made any of this shit up. No, this woman was poisoning me, asked me about life insurance policy that this nigga Scott Walker, now y'all see his face, I'm plastering your ass all over the world. Y'all got me fucked up, right? Just like my victim before I went to the penitentiary back in 2018, right? But like I told the parole board, right? I could have made a better decision. I didn't have to do what I did to this brother. I should have made a better decision. Okay? Now, my point of saying that was that Scott Walker, right? Now this brother dies in his sleep. They lose my merits and take me and put me on the old side. Now the old side is where basically you're going to be placed, and I'm around a bunch of guys who are on their way to do life. Okay, and all of a sudden they lose my merits. Now LaToya Kenitra Jenkins was sleeping with my lawyer. This another thing. Okay? Not only was she sleeping with my lawyer, Scott Walker knew the prosecutor. The brother that keeps sending me this shit. So I want the feds to look into this particular death. Did he really die, right, from whatever he supposed to died in his sleep? Or did somebody that he was around, and this was all a scheme to get me to do more time, but y'all couldn't make that shit stick? It's because it hadn't already been about 5-6 motherfucking months that I had already went on a run when I went to Las Vegas, Albuquerque type of shit. And see, this is the problem with y'all. Y'all think I'm playing, but the shit that y'all doing is on another motherfucking level. It's the evil shit, the sacrifices that y'all are doing to the motherfucking public, to the people, so y'all can continue to look and walk as if you have certain things. And see, this is the thing, right? Everything that I'm talking about and what's been going on with me, I have already made public. Nigga, listen to me, Scott Walker. I'm not making this shit up. Either this makes me say that you're involved, and I try to speak good on your name, but people get to mixing it up because I may get angry. I have the right to be angry. Okay? I was illegally placed into a mental facility for no motherfucking reason. There's nothing wrong with me. Y'all had to embarrass me in front of all of the goddamn neighbors by making me go into cuffs. You feel what I'm saying? Being placed, all these goddamn police cars outside and being taken out of my house like I'm doing something fucking wrong, and I ain't did nothing wrong. This whole elaborate scheme, you motherfuckers y'all are going to prison. All of y'all. And y'all made me less fortunate, desolate, poverty-stricken, would not motherfucking help me with any goddamn thing. And that's wrong. Nigga, I done got money from you before and gave it back. Unless I done got some shit and I couldn't pay it back or something like that. But it doesn't, none of this shit even fucking matters. I thought you were papa like I'm papa to them damn grandchildren over there. That's no longer my grandchildren. See, you still in their lives and shit like that. But I'm the one that they tried to put all of this evil, wicked ass shit, paint these smear campaigns like you doing right now. Why are you sending me subliminal messages, nigga? I don't even do subliminals. That's why I made the video, nigga. I don't fear nobody. I don't give a fuck who or what you can run Canada, nigga. You can run the United Kingdom. Listen to me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Listen, if you knew God like I do, bro, I'm telling you, you would. Oh my God, bro. You have no clue. You have no clue the power that I hold. And this is why I'ma just let this 3D realm handle your ass. You're very disrespectful, and then instead of having a conversation with me, you would rather do what you doing, just like LaToya Kenitra Jenkins, just like Larissa Powell. Nobody wants to have a conversation with me, and y'all all casted me out. You literally cast me into hell, tried to have me killed. Y'all tried to have me killed. That is a motherfucking crime. Let alone the shit that I'm going through with the cyber bullying shit to share my motherfucking consciousness and sending me through all of these motherfucking MK Ultra programs through some of the tarot readers that I believe that y'all are directly involved with, because this is a handful of them. For what y'all were trying to do. For me being able to talk to people through the television, through the motherfucking phone, literally, right? And just the fact that they're able to talk to you through your screen and watch you on your, like, fuck my privacy and everything that I got fucking going on. Y'all are directly involved. And this is what the fuck is going to happen to y'all. Y'all going to the motherfucking penitentiary, nigga. You ain't ready for that.
Only pursue is the self column. Don't confuse intelligence with mental health problems. Be a big boy.
See that? It's because they tried to say that I got mental health problems. You see that? Be a big boy. Basically, don't say nothing and really go get some help. But she must have you under a spell like she used to have me. Real magic, nigga, real demons, unless you're a demon like I seen in that dream. And I ain't gonna deal with the gut intuition or nothing. I'ma do what God said and just say, nigga, you gotta be one of them. I know you are. But you hide behind the cloak of Christianity. Re is to bind, do again. That leged, that legion, is the demons that Christ cast into the pigs. This is real life spell work. Yeshua, not Jesus, nigga. You don't know who the fuck I am? Nigga, I don't know you. Can you imagine waking up at 41 years old and you are the Christ? Yeah, you can say I got a mental health condition, but what makes you different than me? It's my lifestyle, Scotty. You can say what you will, but now you're going to tell me what God can do and what God can't do? Not realizing that the Christ is a crown, it's a title that you go get. You have to go through the ways, right? You got to go through the truths to live the life. And I've done that, Scotty. You haven't. You're jealous. Did you know I speak another language fluently now? Remember, I don't know no other motherfucking language, never study one or nothing. I speak a whole nother language fluently now as of April 13th. You thought that I was just, do that sound like somebody that's doing that bullshit in church? No, it doesn't, bruh. This is not that. You got me fucked up, bro. But this shit is exciting. Hold on.
Just admit when you out of line. He used the Christian fan base to get tied to a dollar sign. Moosh Raccoonin was luminous, not true. I will not play the fool, whether or not you drop jewels, whether or not you see not these streamers.
This is not a man of God that we watching. This is another Christian that's spreading, right? You now he using a bunch of words, Sally. This is exciting, but this is no different than what you Jehovah Witness do when it tells you not to go door to door, right? That's what y'all do. Evil. They brought us Christianity through the sword while we was already teaching it. But then they wanted to bring it back to us through the sword. From the 42 negative, from not the 42 negative, but the 42 books of Tahuti to the Perhim Eru. The coffin text. That's what this is where the Bible is comprised from. It come out of Kemet. Huh? Hosea 13:4. Right? Yeah, you come from y'all. Listen, you a Hebrew, Christian, whoever, motherfucker, y'all God comes from out of Egypt, man. I don't care who you are. You can, just because you deny it, just because you want to say that we have delusions of grandeur, right? If you want to say that we got spiritual psychosis, these are the names that they made up for those like myself, right? For the Essenes, those that actually have the actual gifts. And what you have just done, and you don't have no gifts, Scotty. You have buried your gifts because you use them for evil, just like Latoya Kenitra Jenkins. Y'all are evil ass people. Flat the fuck out.
They're just tools. I won't so much as twitch when these companies switch rules. Rule of thumb, if you thumb through the thumbnail, there's clearly a crumb trail, and what I see is antinomian. We curtail what we know is certain to fail. Instead of showing what's frail, we just give them another podium. Appearance lies, they...
See, this is somebody who's trying to use his bars like you right now to talk about other people, but it doesn't matter the shots that you're trying to send. I can write my own shit right now. I got a lot of shit out right now that y'all see. Like when I was rapping to you, letting you hear some of my music, your mind was blown. When I start to speak particular information to you, your mind was blown. You was like, I didn't even know you knew that much. Yeah, nigga. And if you listen, if you listen to my ex, motherfucker, if you listen to Latoya, then she'll tell you that nigga been like that. That nigga been in them books. He just used to drink. But see, Scotty, I ain't had a drink in almost 8 years now. Yeah. That's right. You're a horrible individual. Because I can't take this no other way. This is not, I'm too sharp for that. I know that you sent this to try to make me feel some kind of way. That's what this is about. And it's sad, bro. It's because you should ask yourself, well, damn, let me hear Russo out. The brother always talked to me. I always talk to you and tell you what's what. I never sugarcoated nothing. Like I told you, she just like she did me. Remember I told you when we first got together, and I found out that she was still sleeping with you. And I said, man, you know that we got a disease and shit, and she slipped you the cure. This when I first met her, cause I was messing around, she was messing with you and whoever. We didn't know where the shit came from because me and her had just met and we started messing around. I told you the truth. She lied to you and said that. But think about this. Why would I lie to you about some shit like that? Before she put me in a mental facility, nigga, I was burning. Think about this. I was burning, didn't know I was burning, to the third motherfucking day when I felt it a few times. I was like, damn, man, what the fuck? I don't even drink pop, Scotty. No juice, no nothing. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm drinking water, I drink coffee, but I'm like, I've been drinking coffee for years. Like, what the fuck? But I was burning. I had to Google it, and that's how I knew what was going on with me. She was watching me. Every time I got up and went to the bathroom, she was watching the shit out of me, Scotty. And then she was like, when I asked her, I said, yeah, because I ain't cheating or nothing. And she lied, said she ain't doing shit, but she was lying. She gave me the cure at the same time. But when it happened to me, the first shit came to my mind was relationships always, well, not all of them, but a lot of relationships end the way that they start. Did you peep that? Since I'm fucking crazy. Ain't shit wrong with me, nigga.